Hallo, ich bin Laetitia und ich mache gerade ein Auslandsjahr mit Kulturwerke Deutschland in Florida. Ich befinde mich hier gerade an meiner Highschool, die Heritage High School. In diesem Video werde ich eine andere Austauschschülerin interviewen. Sie heißt Madalena und kommt aus Portugal. So, I'm now here with my friend
Madalena, and I'm from Portugal, and I'm staying here for 1 semester at Heritage High School.
Exactly, and now I'm going to ask you some questions. The first one is, why did you want to do an exchange year in the first place?
I always wanted to do an exchange year. It was like kind of my dream to come here. Most of you probably feel the same way, and I wanted to do it to improve my English and gain more independence and confidence in myself.
That's nice. So what is your favorite subject here?
So in Portugal I would say that it's math, but here algebra is very different. So I think I would have to go either with US history or English, because they are like the subjects that give me like more motivation and I actually do something. The other subjects sometimes I don't know.
Do you think the subjects here are really different to the ones you have in Portugal?
Yeah, they're really different. Like, you have a lot of choices and it's easier. Almost every subject is easier, and yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. What do you like especially about this school?
I like it. I like that same thing, that we can choose like from a lot of different things. Like I can do a drawing class, a ceramics class, and also take algebra or food and nutrition. So
yeah, I agree. It's really like you have a lot of choices and you can like more focus on the things that you really like to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I heard about the class ceramics and I think it's really nice because I would never take something like this, or there's not even the option for this in Germany. Yeah, and there are a lot of classes that would not even exist in our country.
Yeah, you have more opportunities like to be creative.
Yeah. So what do you think about the lunch break here in the school?
So for me, I think the lunch break is not that long. It's 30 minutes, but lunch is divided into 3 sections, 3 groups. So lunch A, B, and C. So sometimes you are with your friends, sometimes you are with other people, but you kind of get to know new people like during the lunch break. And the cafeteria is exactly like in movies, for me, at least in my opinion.
Really.
Like the tables are exactly the same, it's the same concept. You just go there, you sit, like maybe you ask, can I sit here? Yeah, and
that's making conversations with them.
Yeah, you can just like sit with them and try to start speaking with Americans, and yeah, like get to know them. And you have a lot of choices in terms of food. You can choose either from Mexican, the typical American food like pizza, burgers,
like fries with sauce.
Fries, yeah, everything from that. And at least our school, it looks like a little mall for me, like a food court area in a mall. You have like the little place for Mexican, the little place for whatever. And yeah, it's basically that.
Yeah, you can just like pick every day what you want to eat.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
And the food is actually good.
Yeah, the Mexican food, I really like it.
Yeah, you can choose like what you want to put in your own food, so it's great for people that don't like everything.
Yeah, and you also can like bring your own lunch if you don't like the food opportunities that they offer, but they have a good offer, I think.
Yeah, and it's not expensive. It's like $3 a meal.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, if I have to buy every time when I get here, every day the lunch, it's gonna be so, but it's not expensive at all.
Yeah, I don't think so. I really like it.
Yeah, me too. How does a typical school day on a Friday look in your life?
So, in a Friday, I come to school, then I go to cafeteria to have breakfast. That is free, so it's really good.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And then I just go to my first period, so I have history, English, psychology, algebra, and after that we have lunch. So that's basically just a little break we have, because the breaks between classes are not that long. It's only like 4 minutes on Fridays, because we have to change buildings, and sometimes it's not that long.
I really have to speed, so I'm not late.
Yeah, because we have to like change classrooms. I don't know how it is like in most of the countries, but I think in Germany too.
Yeah, you can't just stay there, the teacher has to change the classroom.
Exactly. And here it's the opposite way. We have to change, like, according to the class we're going to have.
Every teacher has his own classroom, but the only thing I think that's really fun about that, they just decorate it to their subject.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's fun. And besides that, yeah, after lunch I just have the rest of like my classes, 3 more classes, and then we get out at 2:15. Yeah, 2:15 p.m. So we have a lot of time to just hang out with friends. Sometimes we'll do something like go to the mall and maybe have dinner, because after we have football games.
Yeah.
And that's the main event on Fridays.
We always go. It's
exactly.
Just so fun.
And it's like a great way to meet new people and just talk, interact, everything. So yeah.
Yeah, and I love the huge school band. It's just every time such an event to just watch them.
That's true. Like the band is really good here. It's amazing.
Yeah, they also have dancers.
Yeah.
Like with them.
Yeah, they have dancers, the band, like flag holders or something. Cheer and football
of course. American cheerleaders are also there.
And yeah, after the game you can just go home, or maybe sometimes like I go with friends to McDonald's or something just to eat something, hang out, Chick-fil-A. Exactly. And that's it. That's basically my Friday.
That's nice. So what has been your favorite experience here?
So my favorite experience with friends, I would have to say going to the beach, because it's always like so fun. We can go to a lot of different places, you know, and mostly like every beach here has places that like in where you can eat or shop or something.
The surf shops and everything, the clothes there, and the bars, and just like the little coffee shops.
That's so true. Cute. It's so cute. And like if it starts raining, because this is Florida, the weather is kind of bipolar.
It looks just the weather changes like so fast.
So like there was one day that's I think that is like one of my favorite experiences. We got pizzas, and then we went to the beach. We ate pizza. It was really nice, but then it started raining, so we had to find out.
It started pouring. It was crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good that you have like options. If it starts raining, you can just like go to Ronjon, that's a famous surf shop here, or to a cute coffee. Yeah.
I like bowling. I went bowling with my host family. That was really fun.
So cute.
I think this school has a lot of pros and cons, and I think the most important one that I feel like it's really the American dream you're living here is the school spirit. I don't experience this at home. Like at every football game, at every volleyball game, they're just supporting each other. Like really, they hope they're gonna win, and they're just cheering for everybody. It's just a real community.
Yeah, you can really feel it in sports, you know?
Yeah,
that's true. Another pro is like teachers here are so nice. They are open to like hear about your country, your experience, what have you learned, what you haven't learned. So yeah, and if you need help, they are like always ready to help. And they're just nice, you know?
Yeah,
like,
they're really interested also in your personal life. Yeah. That was really strange for me, because at the first day of school they were like making a PowerPoint about their personal life, just like saying, I'm married, I have 3 kids, I have 2 animals. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's really nice. But about cons, what do you think? Like, I would say maybe going up to people and talking with
conversation
Americans
is sometimes hard.
It's not that easy, because I think we are people that are like not extroverts, but we are open to talk to people. We want to know, we want to make friends, and a lot of Americans already have like their groups here. They're comfortable, they don't want to get out of their comfort zones, so sometimes it can be hard to just like go up to someone, you start having a conversation, they're like yes, no, yes, so
they don't really make a conversation, they're just answering your questions. That's sometimes hard.
I think you can make friends. Like we have American friends, it's really nice, like I love this school, but it's not as easy as like people think.
It's not perfect. I think you shouldn't have the perfect picture of a high school. like all the things that I wanted to have, like the school spirit, the hallways, everything, it is there.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing missing, honestly. It's just like you have to be open to have really the real experience that you want to have. But I think if you're open and just open-minded about the people and really trying to have conversation, it can work.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you just have to be realistic.
Yeah. So I think besides of friends, the host family is a really important part of the exchange here. So do you feel comfortable in your host family?
I do. At first, it's not that easy. They were always very welcoming and everything, and I really liked them. But it's hard. Like when you come here, you have to know that this is a challenge. It's not going to be easy, and it doesn't matter if your family is really nice or not. You're going to have like more difficult moments, and you have to be like
cultural shock.
Yeah, cultural shock, and I think you're going to notice like, oh, okay, this is not my house, this is not my family. Like, but yeah, it's great, and I think it's really important for the whole experience because you get to actually live like an American, live with Americans.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really like them, their company. Yeah.
I think it just takes a little bit of time to really get to know them,
Exactly.
to feel like home.
Exactly. Like at first it can be a little bit hard, but you're going to be fine.
Danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, euch hat das Video gefallen. Ihr habt jetzt auch einen besseren Eindruck davon, wie das Leben an einer amerikanischen Highschool so ausschaut.
Hast du jetzt auch Lust auf ein Auslandsjahr bekommen? Dann bestell dir eine unserer kostenlosen Broschüren direkt zu dir nach Hause. Erhalte Details zu den Preisen, wertvolle Tipps und finde dein perfektes Programm. Klicke jetzt auf den Link in der Infobox und starte deinen Traum-Auslandsjahr.